Alright, so the question is on audience feedback, and the question is, what have you learned from your audience feedback? To start off with, our target audience is between 18 and 24. We chose this as a group as we fit in with that category and we feel that we can connect better with our audience. To decide which type of horror to do, as there were many, such as slasher, psychological and gothic, we conducted a poll on Facebook and we invited all of our friends to take part and choose their preferred genre. The most popular was psychological horror, with many people being a fan of The Grudge and Insidious. So for our audience feedback on the poll, we decided as a group to create a psychological horror trailer. We then had to decide on the name of the film, and we were all quite indecisive as a group as to what we would use. Some people wanted to use the main character's name Eva, as it sounded similar to evil. One person suggested the girl or in the demon, so we were unsure and put the name of the movie to one side. After coming up with the storyline, we decided that the main girl would have DID, Dissociative Identity Disorder. From the name of her condition, we came up with Disposition, and we added it to the list of possible names for our film. Again, using a Facebook poll, asking people what they thought sounded best, Disposition came first as it seemed as the most fitting name for a horror movie. After production and creating a rough cut of the trailer, we gathered a focus group to gather some feedback. In post-production, my role was sound. I experimented using 2 different songs in our horror trailer, but I wasn't sure whether to use 2 songs, one which builds up tension, and the second being an action song which would mimic the action on screen. I showed both to my focus group, who were people from my 6th form, which meant they were part of my target audience, and they stated that they preferred the trailer with 1 song that builds up as opposed to having 2 songs, as they both conflicted. We then asked them for feedback on what they thought was good about the trailer and what we could improve on. After showing the rough cut, the audience stated that the big scare wasn't effective, as they were not moved at all. I knew that the big scare is one of the most important conventions in a horror trailer, and I therefore worked on sound to create a bigger, better effect. Upon editing, I showed a few people the new big scare, and they stated that it was much more effective. Here's how one audience member reacted. Furthermore, people said that the intertitles were hard to read, as the text blended in with the background too much. It was also too quick for some people, and they also stated that the narrative was a bit difficult to understand. They didn't realise that the antagonist had a mental illness, so we filmed an extra scene with pills to indicate she was ill. After all the suggested changes were made, we gathered a focus group once again, then handed a questionnaire for people to fill in at the end. These were the results. I first asked what they thought about the trailer, and respondents said that the trailer worked really well. It was creative, and it looked scary, which was good. The next question I asked was, how did the horror trailer make you feel? Most people said tense throughout the trailer, and after the big scare, a lot of people said they were scared and shocked, which was also good. I next showed the audience my website and poster, and I asked if they were successful in establishing more interest towards our film. Respondents stated that my website looked professional and my poster complemented the website well, and they both looked professional. I then asked if the trailer would make people want to watch our film, and a lot of people said yes. Apart from a few probablys and maybes, one person said that they would because our trailer is not like most trailers where it gives away the plot and storyline, and they genuinely do wish to find out what happens, which was a nice comment. The next question I asked was, did you find the big scares effective? As I was in the room while the focus group watched it, a number of them jumped at the big scare at the end, so I knew it was effective. Nevertheless, respondents said it worked and it made them jump. I lastly asked if there was anything that could have been done to improve the trailer, website or poster. People said they were satisfied with the trailer, but one person stated that the text wasn't very clear on my poster, to which I have since changed. Overall, the focus group were happy and scared, which was a good thing, which helps me conclude that we as a group created a successful product for our target audience. Thank you.